Good morning, Beaumont traders. I'm going to report very quickly on a trade that I took today. Very short trade, very small trade on MU. MU, if you see the daily price, the daily chart, it has gone up from around 44 areas to around 50s. But it seems like it couldn't break this level. It has been really struggling, consolidating around this area. Maybe it will break it at some point, or maybe reverse back to close the gap and return back to I don't know, 47, 46 areas very soon, because it had a really huge red day yesterday. So today, before the market opened, MU started to go higher to around $50.45, and as soon as the market opened, it sold off. It sold off for the first 2 minutes. And if you can see the 5-minute chart, the 5-minute candle was really huge, from 50.45 to about 49.80s. And when I saw this selling pressure on MU, I started a very small short position at around 49.92, and then I added 100 shares. But then when it went up against me, I was down a little bit, maybe about $15-20. I got out because I did not want it to squeeze me higher. The reason is, this is what they call the opening range trade, break up or breakdown, opening range break up or opening range breakdown. When you see a 5-minute candle like this, if it's a red, and if the 6th minute and after it's trading below the lower price right here, if it is trading below the lower price of the 5-minute candle, then you can go short on it. Most of the time it would continue selling. But the problem with opening range breakdowns is, when the 5-minute candle is really huge, it's very hard to tell which direction it's going after the sell-off, So I started a short position, I added, but then I covered my position when it went against me. And then it started selling off again. I added, I reshorted MU, 150 shares, and then it squeezed up against me, but then it started selling off to around 49.70. So the mistake I did today was, because I only had 150 shares, and $30 from 150 shares is about, I don't know, 30-cent move. It was really a big move. I could have just taken my profit and left, but then I was thinking it would continue selling. So it did not. It went up to my break-even point. It started selling again, so it was showing a lower high, which gave me confidence that it would continue selling, but then it couldn't break the previous closing price right here around 49.80s. And then it went higher and higher. At this point, I said, you know what, whatever, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait and see if it can get to the opening price, and then maybe I could add to my position. That was a huge mistake, because when it couldn't break the previous opening price right here, I could have just taken whatever profit I had and just forgot about it. But then it squeezed against me. It broke above VWAP. I was just still holding and doing nothing, and then I don't know, it just started selling off again. Another lower high right here, and then it sold off all the way to the previous low of the day. And then I just took my position, everything, and then I went out. I'm glad I did, because right after I got out, it started squeezing up again. And it's trading green and heading towards the VWAP. So what was a mistake today? The good thing I did was I covered my position with a small profit. Of course, $13 profit. It's just pathetic amount of money that you can make with very small trades. But the whole point of this is to learn the psychology of this exercise that I'm doing every morning. But what I should have done is, I start a short position, it goes against me, I cover. That's a good move. Okay, that's a good trade, because when things are not working, when they're not heavy like you wanted them to be, you just get out and see if it reverses back or it continues higher, so that you can reshort when it couldn't break VWAP or it reverses back, which is exactly what I did. I reshorted another one, another $150 share position. I could have covered at least part of my shares right here when it got to this point, but I did not cover anything. I thought it would go higher, it would go lower, and then it squeezed against me. It reversed back, but then it couldn't break this. I could have just gotten out completely out of this trade. I don't know, with even $5 profit, it doesn't matter. But then it went higher, broke view up. I was still watching it. I should not have done it. I should have at least gotten out at break even, because this candle was really strong and it showed that it was continuing going higher, which it did. But then it was just pure luck, really, that it reversed back, and then I got out at this low of the day. Going forward, okay, if the 5-minute candle at the opening is really huge like this, you don't do an opening range break up or break down, because this is really big and it's very hard to say which direction it's going. And then if you do take it, you have to make sure that it's heavy and it's not going back to the original highs of the day. If it starts squeezing you out, then you just get out, okay? And then when you have a profit, in this case, for example, when it got to this level, I could have just gotten out. And then when you have a profit, as whatever amount it may be, when you green and it's not continuing its trend lower in a short position, you just have to get out. What the hell are you waiting for? So that's exactly the mistake that I did today. But again, it was 150 shares only. Whatever it did, it wasn't gonna squeeze me out and make me broke, really. So going forward, enter a short position, cover if it goes against you, take a partial profit when it does what you want it to do, and then break even. Never let it go right. Break even, wait, see if it reclaims VWAP. If it goes higher, you just don't touch it on a short position. If anything, you can go long. But then if it shows you a lower high, then you can re-enter a short position again and then wait, see what happens. That's what I'm gonna do next. Very soon I'm gonna fund my account a little more and play a larger size for a larger profit with a very controlled risk management. I will see how that goes, and I will share with you guys exactly what the plan is, what I'm gonna do about it. Thank you. If you like it, subscribe. If you have comments, leave them down below. If you don't like it, just don't tell me what to improve. If you like it, tell me what you like about it. If you need anything else that you want to know about what I know, let me know. I will share it with you.